Bharati has is the founder of, let's start again. So Daniela Bharati is the founder of this class, and the class is called Finding Light in Grief. So I took the class when she did this for the first time and have translated this. And the great thing about this class is actually it gives you an opportunity to really look into what grief you still have within, but also find that love that is within or beyond that grief. So it's more like a happiness class, like to feel the love that you have for the people that have passed away or left your life. And it is a very beautiful class for you to really process your emotions and understand them as well. So what I got out from this class is like, I like how she puts the emotions and sort of lets you go through them while she talks about her own experience about her mother.
Mm-hmm.
So you can really sort of feel like what you relate to, and then you can start diving into what she's what she's sharing. And the class actually goes through so many layers of
The great thing about this class is actually,
information. Now I hear myself.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Anyways, yeah. So there's always like this way of seeing, comparing, or maybe sort of allowing yourself to see one aspect of thing and then the other. So I really benefited that I can, like, it's okay to feel other emotions while you're going through grief, but also you can process your grief. It's not like you have to, and it gives you the right moment and the right timing to really focus on all the other emotions that you have rather than the grief itself. Like, just, when you lose someone, you just get into like this moment of everything turns into this grief mode or sadness mode, and you can't really see, but you're seeking for that energy in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then you keep seeking that same resonance or that energy, but it's not there anymore in the physical. And
Mm-hmm.
so she takes you through that process to really allow you to see the beauty of the relationship with the person, but not push you. She does it in a very beautiful, subtle way. It's just, yeah. So, and then you can also learn how to work with people who has gone through the same experience. So, yeah, it'll sort of give you another tool to work with people who have had some people that passed from their life. And I think it's very beneficial for a healer to take the class as well.
Yes, because like if a person lost their loved one, it's kind of like detrimental for them. It's become the very difficult moment in their life. And I
Hmm.
think this class will be very beneficial for the people who have tools and then they are equipped to know they're not like incapable of they cannot deal with this emotion or just hide away,
Hmm.
but they could just they have ways to do it
Hmm.
to.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah. And I really like the way that she talked about fear, rejection, and how it can be shifted and changed.
Yes.
Not like shift, oh, change. It's like you can really allow yourself to feel it and really beautifully sort of like not really transform it. I would say like to have this aha moment in life. So the high vibration sort of helps you to release the energy that has been going on in your body. And that's the part I really love. So you can really feel lots of love from the class.
Wow. You mean lots of love is from the past person? They can feel that love.
Actually, it's the love that you had towards them. And
Oh,
then once you can embrace that, you can actually embrace the love that they had, like the love that was present in the moments in the past. And then you know how things work, right? If you keep negative energy with you, like rejection or any type of resentment, it's going to keep you in the past because you are here to shift and change that because there's always something that you get out from it, like you're learning something.
Yeah.
So it'll help you sort of solve this
Mhm.
by recognizing the love and all the other good things that was present in that moment. So it helps you to sort of go through your grieving process, but allowing you to like mourning process, but allow you to recognize that there's more to it than just your body's your cells crying or mourning or being sad.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like this is kind of like really important because if you're able to move out of that area of like a lot of sadness or grief and then move
Mm-hmm.
to see how you get out of it, then it become a whole different perspective and picture. And yeah, the
Yeah.
feelings will shift immediately.
Mm-hmm. So for me, by taking this class, I actually understood more about like how my husband went through things, or my mother went through things, or my father went through things when they lost their loved ones.
Mm.
Yeah.
You can
So that was really good too.
love the people around you more.
Yeah, it was deep. Hmm.
Yes. Yeah. So the really good news about this class is we will have this class in September. So yeah, so for anyone who, if anyone who lost the loved one, the father or mother or even a pet or loved one, then it's strongly recommend to join this class because this class is will be very helpful, and then it's kind of like help you guys to go through this experience with ease and grace, and also with a supportive surrounded people like a community of data healing. And also of course like Daniela and Natasha will be there, and we will hold a space for you guys to go through that moments, because yeah, I think it will be too easy for people to experience that, but you guys will be, the people who join will have like loving, supporting environment. Yeah, we'll be in good hands to take care of.
Yeah, but not just only your mothers and fathers or close ones, because your DNA, your whole entire self have had experience, but we may not be aware of it. So it will be a chance for you to understand why like you were feeling so lost for so long. Or maybe like what we learned in data healing that we when we were conceived, we may have been twins, but then you feel, and you're because they sort of
Mhm.
um, get absorbed by the body. So you actually ended up being born as one person, but then you always feel this grief inside you, but you don't know what it is. You always feel alone inside you. You don't know what it is, but that you don't know what it is will be solved and you'll recognize it too. And also, like your siblings as well. But I would say, like, all the things happening in the world right now, and you don't really understand what's going on. You just sort of close your eyes and not see it and move forward in life. But you get all these people calling you for sessions about, I'm sad because this is happening. I don't know how to take care of this emotion in me. It's for you as well. So I would say it can benefit for everybody. It's just that the emotion itself feels a little heavy when you say grief, but I think grief is like a form of love, but it's just with sadness. So you don't want to keep it in your body. It's not something that you keep it in your body. At the end, it'll process, but it's not itself. It's the other things that are stopping you from processing. And that's what you can learn from this. So I will totally recommend this class to whoever feels sad, doesn't know why, or you look at the TV and
Mhm.
you see something going on like war or anything, and you're like, I don't know, but I feel so sad and I feel grief, but
Mm.
I just don't know how to take care of it. I would say that this class will help you too, and it'll help you work with your clients as well. So that's what I think about this class.
Yes, yes. So that's like a very big, broad, like a broad audience. And also for the people who the ancestor probably also experienced the hardship, like the love
Yeah.
of the kids died, or because of war, famine, and different conflict, all of that. And
Mhm.
yeah, maybe you hear
Yes.
it, or maybe there's a story in your family, or maybe you're not even aware of it, but the lineage of ancestor already experienced that. So that
Yeah.
the benefit for those people that you will relate
Yeah.
in a very deep, deep level, and it will also help
Hmm.
as well.
Yeah, because we are survivors in a way. So
Yeah.
it's actually about the survival self. You
Mhm.
can really work on it. So because our body is actually made so that we survive, which means that there's always someone who didn't on
Right.
some level. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good time to recognize them more about them, and yeah, feel more gratitude of living in the now. Then
Yes.
you can shift yourself into a happy person instead of like a lot of sad.
Yeah, but the other thing that she really recognizes and says in this class I really like is one is fear is reaction and love is a response. And then the other thing was we have it was actually Tasha that mentioned it when we had a little interview or a conversation and we just recorded it. But
Yeah.
in that conversation, um, I don't know if it was recorded, but we overall we all sort of leave this planet at a certain moment,
Mm-hmm.
right? And we don't get to look and feel about what's going to happen afterwards. Like I have children, so and I have my parents. And me as a child, I always sort of had this thing that I'm going to die someday. So I'm going to actually create memories. When I die, I can remember and smile. So I'm sort of preparing myself
Oh,
to this is this may be a Japanese concept as well, but like we're preparing ourselves to die in the best way possible so that we live our life fullest instead of seeing, I don't know what's going to happen and it's fear. And I had this since I was little. So that's why this class sort of felt like, oh, I was waiting for this. This is beautiful
wow.
because in my mind, I understand that I'm going to die someday.
Mm,
And the day that I die is something that I'm going to be choosing on some level of how and what I'm going to remember. And I want to remember it so that I actually lived my fullest, right? Even though I had like hardship or anything, I want to live the fullest. So this is my way of living since I was a child. But she sort of beautifully shares about what I was thinking, and I just really loved it. So, and we can't really close our eyes and say, okay, we're not going to die. I mean, we are going to die. And then we like for me, like I said, I think about how my children are going to be when I leave. So
mm,
I want to prepare them in a way of not with fear, but with sort of embracing all the good things that we did together and not feel so lonely instead of allowing them to feel me while they live. Because, and then me understanding that my knowledge was passed down like a legacy passing down. And so that they can embrace it in a beautiful way instead of, oh, mommy's gone. More likely, I know the body is going to feel that when I leave because my physical body isn't here, but I want to leave them the opportunity to understand that I'm with them all the time. So, yeah, so it's just that when when my grandma died, I actually heard her voice in my ears and I know when she was dying, but the thing I understood and heard was, oh, this is my father's side, my father's mother. So she said, whenever grandpa comes and comes and take me home, this is the time that I'm going, right? So who is going to be grandpa? Because grandpa already died, right? So I was like wondering. And then grandma died when Shota was born, which Shota was born 10 days before grandma died. And I actually had this image that I knew that this boy in in my tummy is grandpa. And
Mhm.
he does have a little memory about it. But then, so I didn't, because I understood that, I didn't really have this big moment of crying and sort of like uh, losing my mind because I loved her so much. But I knew that she's happy, and I know that I have grandpa now in a way. It sort of made me understand that life isn't just stopping because someone leaves. So I was lucky to have this moment. I so there are so many other things because I think it's how I think, but this class is going to help you and it's going to really allow you to go through that process of losing someone, but also knowing that you can leave something here. And that's the ending and that's the beautiful part. And I just really loved how she put it together. So that's
Yes.
all I just wanted to share. I think that was important too.
Yeah, yeah. So that is also very important because a lot of people living like they will live forever and they live like thousands of years. They don't think about how they die and then what will happen. And then until that, probably there is lots of regret happen. Yeah. So this is like it's a great inspiration talk. It's like through what you said, it's already point out people. It's like, oh yeah, wake up. You need to think about it, right? And what you can bring to your kids, your family, to the loved ones around you. Yeah, it's like a sense of responsible, like
Yes.
yeah, with a lot of
Uh,
compassion.
Accountability, responsibility. Yeah. And it's beautiful, I think.
Yes, yes. Yeah, so that's a topic usually our people is thinking that's taboo. So we shouldn't talk about it or it's unlucky to say it. Yeah, but we really need to like take a look at it. Yeah. So during the class, the people will experience that. So it's a beautiful class. This class will be held in September 5 to 7.
6, 7. Yes.
Yes. Uh,
Mhm.
And then the class time for China time is 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. If you are in the US side, then the class time will be in September 4th to 6th. In Montana time is 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. Yeah, so it is also good for US, also for good for Asia or Japan, of course. So yeah, if you guys want to take a look of the video that Akimi have it with Daniela. Please check on her Facebook.
Daniela.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So
Of course, if you speak English, you can come from Singapore, of Malaysia, India, like any, just sort of calculate your time, just
yeah,
knowing.
yeah.
Yeah, because if you're in the range in that time frame, I mean, this would be a great time for you to join the class. And then I'm sure they're going to have other times, but I think the moment of the now, I mean, what's happening in the world, it would be nice if we have more awareness and also understanding of yourself with this concept.
Yes, and then what I feel about taking the class of Theta Healing is earlier you take is better. For me, and I feel
Okay.
prepared because after that, probably there is something and then you're ready for it. But I don't mean that you will lose somebody. I'm just saying in general. So it's like
Mhm.
mindset or emotional preparation, also a good clear of the old problems or beliefs or emotion and grief. Yeah, so welcome to join.
Yes. And I know Daniela and Tasha, they are so cool people, and I really love them. And you can feel their love when you come. So please join us. I'll
Yes,
be there too.
yes. Yeah, so join us if you would like to join. Yeah, please send me a note or you can contact me on WhatsApp or Facebook or Instagram. Yeah, whatever you can find. Yeah, and we're ready to help. And we are so happy to spread the love and also lots of wisdom from them
Mhm.
to share to the people who are ready to take the next step in their life.
Yes, yes. And if you need any help, just let us know.
Yeah.
There's
Okay.
a way.
Yes. So yeah, thank you, Akimi, for joining us for this quick talk. But there is lots of inspiration. I think we should do more about that.
Yes, this is actually something that I've been sharing, but I'm so lucky that now there's a class so I can guide them to my friends, and I'm so happy. That's why I wanted to host them, is because I know who they are and I know what they have gone through. And it's beautiful to see it that came into this. And then I get to see know more about them, which was the beauty of it. So come and join us, friends. We're here.
Yeah, so I can
Yeah.
translate into Japanese. Yeah, and I
Yes.
will also help people for the registration things. Yes, so you are totally welcome, and then you will be in the good hands with love.
And we're working together. So that's another beauty, right?
That's a very nice one that we can work.
Yes. Mhm.
Yes. So if you feel the call, yeah, please welcome to join. Mm, okay. Yeah. So see you next time. Bye.